Hey guys. I want you to guess how many minutes a day you stay awake if you sleep a normal 7 hours a day. Guess how many minutes are there? If you sleep together for 8 hours. You stay awake for 1,000 minutes. 1,000 minutes is too much time to do anything. But most of us get up early in the morning and start using our mobile devices, start passing time, or get up late. And spend the entire day sluggish. Our whole day is productive, effective, and full of laziness. That's why you don't think it's a good idea to do some exercise just 2 minutes after starting? Due to this, our remaining 998 minutes go well without feeling lazy or bad. Take the minutes of our day effectively, and you will say, yes, it's a great deal, right? So in today's video, we will learn right here how you can make your day effective and full of happiness by doing just 2 minutes of exercise in the morning. Which the author has shown by doing himself. The author, Neil, was going through a rough time in his late 20s. His wife did not live with him, and he was divorced. And only a few days after that, he lost his best friend. He had committed suicide. He could not understand why or what was happening in life. He was very shocked. He had been under so much stress that he had lost a lot of weight. He used to ask people what the secret was to their weight loss, and in response he would say, no food, no sleep. The author says that he looked like a zombie, and his parents were also very upset about this. So he advised the author to go to a therapist. The author used to think that therapy and all these things were for mental illnesses he didn't have, but his parents still put pressure on him to get them. He started therapy. And after starting therapy, his life started changing completely. Because he was already feeling the fatigue after each session. He explains that, within the therapy, those people used to bring out all the thoughts of the mind. Due to which all the negative thoughts buried in their minds came out. When he used to take out the thoughts, at first he felt bad, but later he felt very good. And it is a fact that the thoughts that remain in our minds until then will continue to confuse them. When you bring your thoughts into the real world, you can test them to see if they are truly incorrect or correct. Because it is not possible to do all these things in the mind. After the therapy, the author started feeling more confident. He started doing his work very well. He started dating. And with it, he became happy too. The reason behind all these things happening. We can speak about therapy. But the authors say that in today's world, therapy is not easy for everyone to get. It is very expensive, and along with it come social and cultural issues. That is why, as an alternative to this, the author has prepared a science-based tool. From which you can avail the benefits of therapy while sitting at home. Not by investing many hours every day but by investing only 2 minutes every day. Which will help a lot in making you mentally strong. In this 2-minute exercise, I want you to do nothing. You just have to write down 3 things every morning. The first thing to say is that I will focus on. When the author's days were very unproductive, he started doing one simple thing. He took a cue card, and on it he would write down a simple task that he wanted to do. And put that card in that pocket, focusing on that work throughout the day. Taking out that card at night and cutting that work used to make him very happy. And this one simple thing proved to be very powerful and will be for you too. Because one thing that makes us very anxious is that there are so many different things going on in our mind. Different things are going on. What we have to do but cannot do. Our typical day goes by in this manner as we pass the time. But when you tell your brain in the morning that you will focus on this task, it removes all the confusion in your brain, and you know what work you have to focus on. This thing has proved to be very good for the author. He was looking at the results. And we'll see it for you too because a strong study has been done behind it that is also very famous. You've probably heard of the book Willpower, which I summarized. And I will put the link in the description below. He had proved it by studying the same thing. That when you write a task, even if you write a simple task and cut it, then you feel good. When he wrote the first thing, it was giving him a lot of benefit, and now to get more benefit, he started writing another thing on the back of that card. The second important thing you should write is I'm grateful for. According to researchers, if you all do a gratitude show for any 5 things in the last week. After 10 weeks of wrangling and comparing yourself to those who write events, you will be happier and healthier. This thing has also been written after doing research on gratitude, which is quite famous. But keep in mind that here you do not have to write only the things that you think about again and again. That I am grateful for my family or life. Do not write such things over and over again. Whose meaning is difficult to decipher. Instead, you should be grateful for the smallest of specific things. For instance, if it is raining and your car becomes stuck in the mud from the front but the mud does not fall on you. Feel gratitude for that. If the heat feels less intense in the summer, or if it is running like this and the fan is running, then feel gratitude for that. Perhaps the food of your choice is going to be prepared, then feel gratuitous for it. Write about such small things for which you are grateful. You force your brain to see the positive in everything. And this habit can change your whole life. Whenever you are facing any negative situation in your life and you write that you are grateful for, it will remind your brain of all those things that are good for you, which you will feel better and perform better. The author started writing both of these things, which made him happy, and his performance started getting good. But still there was a problem. He used to be anxious even in the morning, due to many important things going on, like a presentation today or a big deadline coming up. Or he used to compare himself to someone else because so many books by that author were being sold. My books are not selling. Or else my weight is increasing a lot. All these things used to make me feel weird many times. It used to make her weak because she used to keep all these things inside her and try to run away from them. But the third thing he began doing in the mornings was writing that I'd let go. Then things started to change. A scientist published an article in Science magazine and claimed that if you crystallize your worries and remove them from your mind, especially while writing, then, by passing the time, you can get rid of those worries. It is a bit similar to the Catholic confession chamber idea. And many of the same things happen in many religions. When you admit your problems, yes, you have done them, and those things are giving you mental problems. By praying, confessing, or writing it down, you are doing an exorcism of those bad things inside you. You are taking things out. According to her research, as we age, we will live happier if we keep reducing our regrets. If we keep our regrets hidden in our hearts, we will continue to run from them and not deal with them. As a result, we take aggressive action in the future, which has a negative impact on our lives and the lives of others. That's why it is very important that we write this third thing after waking up in the morning. Instead of getting up in the morning to watch negative things on mobile, instead of correlating, instead of watching useless news or being lazy, do this 2-minute exercise. If you do this 2-minute exercise, then you will start becoming very strong mentally. I am revising everything. First, you have to decide what to focus on. That is, what is the one thing on which you must concentrate? Then you write down things to be grateful for. What is one thing you are grateful for in life, and what are some things you need to let go of? What is the thing that you want to take out of your heart and move on from? Whether it is hatred or regression, any negative emotion that is bothering you, start writing it, and then your 2-minute practice will be made, which will make you very strong. I want you to do this every day. It will make you feel good. I want you to write in the comments section now. Take out 2 to 3 minutes and write about those 3 things. What are you going to focus on today? What are you grateful for? And what are you going to let go of? If you write, your example will help other people understand what those people can write. So comment on it, you will also like it, and others will also benefit. I have told you these things from Neil's book, You Are Awesome, which is the kind of journal that you can use to do all these things. If you want to keep learning such amazing things for free and if you want to improve your life, then subscribe and click the bell icon, and I'll keep bringing you such things, which will help you move forward in life. As you are aware, the more books you read, the better. All wealthy people have the habit of reading books as they advance in life. And I also know that most people are not able to read books for some reason or another. So, video books have been prepared for you, as you have seen the full video in animation. If you want to do something for me in return, then share this video on social media with your friends and family, along with those who are struggling in their lives. This video will really help them. If you found these things useful, then definitely show your support by liking the video. That's all I've got right now, and thanks for watching.